Hey guys,
Hey,
it's Haley.
and Ashley.
You say it the same way every time, and it's
You
so
say
cute.
it the same way.
I think we do sound
Like
the
a
same every
recording,
time.
maybe. They probably think
Ooh.
we're recording.
Or this is live.
Technically, we are recording,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah,
it is live.
But it's live in the moment.
in the moment. Yeah. No cuts, no edits.
No. And this is what the
Podcast.
I had to finish it.
We're filming. We're recording kind of late. At night.
Very late.
By late, it's 7:40.
This is like usually what time we'd be wrapping up,
Yeah.
if not a little bit sooner.
But our week has been HE double hockey stick.
It's been real chaotic, guys.
Yeah.
Real chaotic.
We're not in the best moods, but we're going to push through.
Yes.
We are going to push through.
Instantly, mood is lifted, though, a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
It's going to be nice because do you ever feel like for this hour or
Mhm.
hour and a half, it's like our brains are free of literally everything, but just like the dumbest shit.
Yes.
It's
yeah. Or like you come into it knowing either we know what we're going to talk about or we just talk.
Yeah.
And it's nice not to have to think about anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agree.
So this episode, I feel like I'm going to take the reins on it because I'm the OTH.
Connoisseur.
Yes. We're going to talk about nice. We're going to talk about One Tree Hill a little bit and just the early 2000s in general because you can't talk about first season of One Tree Hill without talking about the early 2000s.
Period.
What year did it come out? Oh,
Can I guess?
Yeah.
2003.
Came out.
Final answer.
I think you're right. Without even me. Yeah, 2003. September 23rd, 2003.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I was a baby. Oh.
Anyway, the early 2000s, first thing I'm going to ask you, what trend do you miss the most?
Well, okay.
And seeing how you were young in the early 2000s,
Yes.
I was very young as well.
Mhm.
However, I still know the trends.
Yeah. One thing.
I should have warned you about this question.
No,
beforehand.
it's okay. That's okay.
I got two.
You start.
Okay.
You start.
First one's kind of dumb. Hear
That's
me
okay.
out.
That's
in
okay.
high school, it's not early 2000s. This is like,
Mid.
2010,
Okay.
let's say. So we're just talking about the 2000s, 2010s, general.
From 2000 up to this point.
So pretty much all of OTH seasons.
Yes. Yeah. Literally.
So we grew with them.
Yeah.
Planking.
You miss planking?
I miss planking.
That was such a wild phase.
We, in high school, me and a group of kids, when planking became a thing, this was in the height of my craziness. We made a series of planking. So we went around the school and planked
In
during
various
journalism
spots.
and yearbook and stuff. And we just planked on anything we could. And we took pictures and posted it. And it was the best time of my life. I
It's
wish I still had the
fun.
photos.
It's fun because you have a
I'm sure I
common
can
goal.
find one.
Oh my gosh, that should be the.
No, because I'd have to find it off this girl's Facebook.
Oh,
And that'd
maybe
be
not
weird.
then. Yeah. That's funny. What's your second one?
Playback ringtones.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
The ones that you ordered,
Like you have to call.
the number.
No, like say if I were to call, you were calling me
Okay.
and my song was Pop, Lock, and Drop It.
Uh-huh.
While instead of going ding, 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 you'd go Pop, Lock, and Drop It. So
Until you answer?
until I answer. And
Oh,
you
I
would
don't remember
hear,
that.
you would hear the music and then you pick up and it's like, I don't know, you're like jamming to my playback or whatever.
Yeah. No, I don't remember
Oh,
that.
she hit her albums. What a hoe.
I think that's before my time.
Maybe.
I don't
Let me see if I
remember that
can
at all.
Google it.
I thought you were
Playback.
talking about like the little. This was like really back in the day, though. This was like, I think, really before my time. You would get that like catalog of all of the like the ringtone options, and then you would
Text
buy
in a
one.
number
Yeah.
and then download it.
Yes.
No, I've never heard of that in my life. I remember I got my first phone in 2000 and
Oh, what was your first phone?
I couldn't even tell you. I know what it looks like, but I wouldn't. It's a flip phone, and it would look like cow print almost, but it was like, God, what year? Had to be like 2005.
Oh my gosh.
2005, I think. 2006
Is when you got your first phone?
Yeah.
And
And so we had Bluetooth. No, we didn't even have Bluetooth back then. What it was is you would have your phone up to someone else's phone or the CD player or the radio, and you'd hit record, and you would record your song, and then you'd set it as your ringtone.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Bluetooth came along. I've probably went through 20 phones. And I got any year that a phone came out, I got the newest. Like, my mom spoiled me when it came to phones because I was a phone. Like, even now, if my phone were to break, I'd have a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, I love phones. Anyway, but the Bluetooth came along, and then we would be like, oh, you got that song? Bluetooth it to me.
Oh, my gosh. That's so cute.
And you'd have to sit right next to each other and send the Bluetooth back and forth.
How fun.
Oh my god.
Such simpler times.
Oh my god, I miss those days.
When everything like wasn't at the touch of your fingertips.
And passing notes. I miss passing notes. The
big deal.
Boyfriend in high school, that was our thing. We did notes, and I'm talking pages and pages back and forth.
That's crazy.
All the time. Even I have notes from middle school. Which is funny. So, shout out to this person, but there's a girl, me and her were writing. I still have this note, back and forth, fifth grade. And I had a crush on this boy named Bryce.
Okay.
And Bryce is thug nasty. I had the biggest crush on him in the fifth. Okay, guys, this is fifth grade. Anyway, we were passing notes back and forth, me and this girl, and she's like, do you like Bryce? Check yes or no. And I checked yes.
Oh my gosh.
Or it was something like so-and-so thinks that she likes Bryce, or I can't remember. It's in my little jewelry box. I wonder if I have it. Hold on.
Wait, okay. While Ashley looks, I will tell you guys what my first phone was. My first phone was an LG Neon, and it was white and lime green, and it was a slide phone. It was everything. You still have it. She just found it.
From Kate. Okay, hold on.
Oh my gosh, that piece of paper looked like it's been through World War II.
This is so exciting.
OMG.
Okay, so it's from a girl, Kayla. Shout out, Kayla.
Shout out.
It says, to Ashley from Kayla. Hey, Mr. G keeps on making River mad. So he gets so mad, he might start another HIT list.
Oh,
that was a huge thing when I was in middle school. Kids were being kicked out. It might have Mr. G on it as number 1. Heart, Kayla. I feel bad for Mr. G. Well, Bryce is mad at me. What should I do? Nothing, Kayla. And then it says, nothing. What do you mean? But I need your help. Or I will start crying, Ashley. And then it says, sorry, just talk to him. I'm clueless here.
Oh my gosh.
Smell how old this note is.
Oh, that's everything. That is everything. That's one thing, like, I really wish that I would have kept more, like,
it's my baby jewelry
box. Mementos.
Passy holders and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about early 2000s.
I love
the
that.
90s.
I love that.
But yeah, no. Shout out Bryce and Kayla.
Shout out.
Anyway, yeah, I miss passing notes. I loved that. The thrill of getting a new note.
Yeah. It's way better than texting.
And what kind of phone did you say you had? I was listening, but
my phone was an LG Neon.
An LG Neon. Let's look this up.
Look it up. It was white and lime green, and it was a slide phone. And it was everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I never had it, but...
And then my second phone was an HTC Status. And it had
How do you remember this?
Because I wish I still had one. It had a Facebook button on the
Let me
like
see.
keyboard. Oh my gosh, I missed that phone. HTC status with the Facebook button. And you would
There was a Facebook when you got a phone.
look it up.
Hold on, I'm looking up all the phones early
Ashley,
2000s.
Yes. Here it is. Look. Oh wait, this is a very blurry picture. I need a better picture than this.
So the first
Look on the bottom. You would click it and it would take you directly to Facebook.
Oh my God. See, we didn't have Facebook back then. It was Twitter.
Oh my God.
But there wasn't a Twitter button. It was, you had to text in your tweets for it to go to your wall.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there was like a number, like a 66663 number or something. And it was like,
post?
yeah, you would just put, what are you doing today? And it would post to your story.
Oh my gosh.
Early 2000s. Okay, so this was the first phone in my home. A
Nokia.
Yeah, the brick. Oh, funny story about that phone. So my best friend got a phone before me, and it was a Nokia, just like that.
Yeah.
And then my grandpa had died, right?
Yeah.
And my mom kept his phone in the spare bedroom. And I was in the spare bedroom, and me and her were playing Snake on it, which I wasn't allowed to touch this phone.
Yeah.
But I took it out, and we were playing Snake, and she was like, call me. Like, we knew it wouldn't work. Called her, and it worked.
Oh my gosh.
So then I started using that phone to call her when nobody was around.
How bad?
I know. And do you remember after 9, you couldn't talk to people on the phone without it costing you until after 9?
No, that was before my time.
Oh my God. I remember going to my grandma's house. She's like, you can't call anyone until after 9.
No.
Or like, it might have been 7, but it was either 7 or 9. Yeah, you can't call people. It's free after a certain time of the day.
No.
Yeah.
On a landline?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, on a cell phone.
What?
Yeah, it cost.
That was before my time.
This was one of my phones. I had it in pink.
Motorola. Is that a Razor?
That is a Razor.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to find my very first phone.
I remember when my dad got an LG Slide. I think that's what it was called. It was like that really shiny
I had an
phone.
LG Touch.
Touchscreen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to look through all these phones and see which one I had.
That's so crazy. I kind of want to buy one of my old phones off eBay.
Have you seen that trend on TikTok where the girls are buying flip phones from Walmart and they're taking all their selfies and stuff on them and then they use them to...
Yes, I have seen that. I've really thought about like...
Ooh, my favorite phone.
What was it?
It was jailbroken so I could use it. Because it was T-Mobile and they own T-Mobile. I think it was T-Mobile. They're the only ones that can make this phone.
Was it Singular then?
I don't know.
Wasn't it Singular before it was T-Mobile?
I think T-Mobile bought out Singular.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
I don't know.
But I'll show you a picture of the phone I'm talking about.
Oh gosh.
It was in every show and you just wanted it because it was in like Zoe 101 and all that. Hold on.
What did they call their phones on Zoe 101?
Oh, you're thinking of the pair, aren't you?
No, I'm not thinking of the pair.
Oh,
they had
that's
like
Carly.
the slide phones and they called it something. Now I gotta look it up. It's gonna bother me.
But anyway, this was the phone. A Sidekick.
Oh my gosh.
And they flip.
Yes, like to the side.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What were the $350, by the way? What the heck?
Oh, yeah. That's not even a legit one. I'm looking for an OG Sidekick. Oh, here it is. T-Mobile. Yeah. Sharp Sidekick. It had the little ball. Ooh, my favorite phone, the BlackBerry.
How did you have so many?
Oh my God. I'm telling you, I went through probably 20 phones. I had the BlackBerry.
It was the TechMate on Zoe 101.
Yes. That's the one. It's pretty much the...
Oh my gosh, I wanted one so bad. Oh. And the scooters.
I pretty much had every single one of these phones. Almost every single one of them.
Is that bottom one, is that an LG Slide? What is that?
That one right there?
Yeah.
That's an LG Touch.
Which one did my dad have? Because he would let me play games on it. LG. It was like the really shiny one. Which one is it? It was this one. It was the LG Shine Slide.
Okay. I had that, but it was a different brand, I think.
And he let me play games on it. Oh my god.
This is the LG Touch.
How
People
sweet.
really do not care in the sense of like, we're just showing each other pictures. I forgot we're recording for a second.
We need to like do a PowerPoint video of like all the phones.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I miss the phones. I do miss the phones. I love my iPhone. Like, do not get me wrong. I'm an iPhone girly till the very end, but early 2000s phones.
Oh my gosh. The urge to buy some of these off eBay.
I know. The pink razor is everything. Look at that. Paris Hilton. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
It brings back so many. I told you when I was talking about this earlier about the early 2000s, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be my favorite episode ever.
They have my HTC for $20 free shipping.
That looks like my BlackBerry.
It kind of was very similar to a BlackBerry, not going to lie. Oh my gosh. I miss this phone so bad.
Oh my God, look, a blinged out BlackBerry.
I need that. I need that.
Oh my
more
God,
than
a
I've ever
blinged out
needed anything.
Sidekick? I can't.
Should we just switch to like old
Can
phones?
I buy a razor? I want a razor
Let
again.
me look it up on eBay.
How much is a razor? AT&T.
Razor phone. Oh my gosh, they have a purple one for $19.99.
No, does it work?
Untested.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh my God, I had this one too.
What is that?
Dude, I don't even know the... Oh, Sony. My voice just cracked.
Ashley?
What? We could get matching?
In working condition with chargers.
Oh my gosh. Do they even make chips anymore that would go with it?
Surely. You can probably get them on eBay or Amazon.
No, I meant like AT&T chips, like your SIM card.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
I miss that, being able to just switch your SIM card out for any phone you want.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
I don't think you can.
Anyway, okay, One Tree Hill.
I'm really thinking about getting this.
Dude.
Oh.
Can we get Twinkie
it says
ones?
Phone doesn't charge. Okay.
Okay, yeah, well, screw you, dude.
I wonder if they have the LG. And then I promise we will get off this topic, but I need the answers to my questions. They do have. Oh my gosh. That was my first one. Oh, it was like so blocky too.
Yeah.
Look at how thick
I had
that
the
is.
Razor Slim. Is that what they were called? Hold on. Back on the topic. Me and this one boy, I'm sure if he listened to this, he'd know exactly who I'm talking about. Me and him shared phones like back and forth constantly.
What?
And Razor Slim.
Like y'all would just take your SIM card out and swap?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Constantly. I'm pretty sure his BlackBerry was my phone.
Oh my gosh, Ashley. Literally.
Oh my god, I need it in my life. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about the Razor phone at work. You weren't here, I don't think.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, I think so. We were talking about Chandler. Okay. Anyway, I accidentally name dropped somebody. I would just like to say that we have been talking for the last, 5 minutes, and I have not been recording. So here we are again. I'm kind of glad because then I did that little shout out to that person and it's gone now.
Okay. Period.
Fair enough. Okay. One Tree Hill. Okay. You guys might not care about this subject, but I care. So,
and that's what matters. So see ya.
Okay. First episode, the pilot episode. This is the episode where it starts out with Lucas dribbling his basketball through the neighborhood.
Are you giving a play-by-play?
Yes. And Peyton is driving, listening to her rock music, and Nathan is driving a school bus.
Crazy kids.
Some crazy kids. He's drunk. He's making out with some girl who's not Peyton, might I add.
Period. Yeah.
And
they stole the school bus.
We didn't do stuff like that when I was in school.
Me either. That's like a little extreme.
I know it's a TV show. Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
that's very extreme.
Yeah. And they seemed kind of young to be driving.
Yeah.
Even though they were older. Like, it's funny because they were like 21 and Nathan in real life was only 17.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They were like 20 and something. And
is like when we were younger watching it, they seem so old. And then now you're like,
They look
These
like
kids look
babies.
young. Yeah.
Nathan looked like a baby in the show.
He did.
Until he grew up and he was so fine.
Period.
I would pick Nathan over Lucas any day.
You would?
Yes. Not in season 1, though. No, actually, in season 1, I would. 100%.
Like, after the character development.
After the character development.
Oh, I'm a Lucas stan.
Anyway, really? Do you think he's attractive?
So, Chad Michael Murray?
I do not find him attractive at all.
My gosh. Cinderella Story?
No.
Are you
That's a
kidding me?
great movie, but no.
He's so good.
That lick thing he does. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
In Cinderella
That
Story.
gives me the ick.
Really? I liked that part. When he was like,
we're so different. Oh!
And then throw it. Yeah. Anyway, so here's the story of One Tree Hill. Okay, so there's Lucas, Nathan, and Peyton. We'll start with those. And Haley. Those 4. Okay. We'll start with those 4.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, Peyton, and Haley. I really don't know where I'm going with this episode.
Do you want to give the background?
That's what I was about to do.
Here we go. What am I doing?
So you got Lucas and Nathan. They're brothers.
Half brothers.
They got the same daddy-o. Ugh, I know. So they got the same daddy, different mommies. Mm-hmm. And so in high school, Nathan's dad was dating Lucas's mom.
Correct.
And they got pregnant in high school, had Lucas, and he abandoned Lucas, and then got a girl pregnant 3 months later and had Nathan.
In college.
College. So they're like only a few months apart, and they hate each other. They know that each other exist. Mm-hmm. They all live in this small town, but they hate each other. He's the rich, popular kid. Lucas is the mellow.
Like mid, lower class.
Yeah.
I mean, which not really like lower class, but...
Yeah, she owned a home.
And a bakery.
Yeah, she had her own business. Mm-hmm. She rich. She thriving.
She's doing good.
Yeah. But in the show, they want you to think she's like lower class.
Right.
But in today's society, she would be upper class.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so then we have Dan Scott, which is the baby daddy of both of children. Dan Scott is a piece of effing work. Period. He is the worst human, except I do like him towards the end of the seasons.
I just can't forgive him for the things that he said.
I know. And we can't get to that part yet.
I know.
But the things he does and stuff, he's literally psychotic. Like
evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
So basketball is the sport in this show, which I love. I love basketball. Mm-hmm. So you got Lucas that plays like street basketball, and then you have Nathan that plays
for the varsity team.
Yeah. And then you have and then they just at war together. Mm-hmm. And so then the team gets expelled because they're riding this bus and they're drunk and just being crazy. So the whole team gets expelled. Of course, Nathan doesn't because he's Mr. Popular.
The golden boy.
Yep. So then they ask Lucas to play on the team. So he says yes, pretty much. And then Nathan and him have this first episode, this war of...
It's like a standoff.
A standoff. And whoever plays wins. Is that in the first episode?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Josh Lucas. Yeah. So anyway, so if Lucas wins, he gets Peyton, which is Nathan's girlfriend.
Yes.
If Nathan wins, Lucas does not play on the team.
Correct.
And he goes back to street basketball. Who do you think won?
Period.
Lucas.
My boy.
Lucas won. And that's that. That's the first episode. And then you meet Haley, who's one of my favorite characters. Oh. Haley James. Haley James.
Period. Don't.
Period on the Haley James.
That's it.
Yes. Haley James. And she is Lucas's best friend. She's like middle class, just like Lucas. Like they're not popular. Yeah. She's the geek in school.
They're very much like soulmates in the way of
friendship.
Yes.
100%. And then Nathan's, and then Peyton is Nathan's girlfriend, but Lucas is obsessed with Peyton.
Yeah.
And loves Peyton.
Like popular mention, the Nathan and Peyton are very volatile for each other. So
and toxic.
There's always back and forth.
All it is about sex for them.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though they're 16, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Nathan does what he wants. His parents let him get away with anything. Mm-hmm. He's a bully. He's mean. He's that typical jock that you think of. Anyway, that's episode 1. Episode 2, it's called The Places You Have Come to Fear the Most.
Wow.
I'm trying to think. What is this one about? Oh, Dan, which is the daddy-o, does not want Lucas on the team at all because he's an ass.
Yeah,
and he gets called an ass the entire show. Keith Scott constantly says, Dan, you're an ass. And he says it just like that.
Keith is Dan's brother.
Yeah.
And
so many spoilers.
Well, I mean, the show is like 20 years old. So
yeah. Get
Keith,
over it.
Like, really is bonded with Lucas and his mom.
Yes. So which is Dan's brother.
Correct. And they don't have a good relationship either.
No. 2 brothers that hate each other.
Yeah. So Keith really like stepped up for Lucas to become like the father figure, as well as Lucas's mom. Like he very much like helps them in just like their daily life. We love Keith. Oh my gosh. So sad. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Foreshadowing.
Sorry.
So I'm not going to go through every episode. I just want to talk about the show. Okay. So anyway. So this season, Peyton and Nathan break up. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about the key points. Peyton and Nathan break up. And she has a crush on Lucas. 100%.
Big one. But she like plays kind of hard to get. And
like she's very
like aloof.
Early 2000s, like, you don't get me.
I just want to draw.
Yeah, like you'll never understand. And listens to like hardcore
every
music.
Every other scene is her like sitting at the green lights. Like,
yes. Her mom ran a red light and got in an accident and died in the show. So she likes to play this game where she sits at green lights, and when they turn red, she goes
at
night to see if she'll get hit.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid. But I like her car.
Oh my gosh, so nice.
I don't know what kind of car it is, but like it's a Comet.
Is it?
It's a Comet. Oh. Because the like 5th season has to do with her car being a Comet.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, so then Peyton and Nathan break up. Mm-hmm. Lucas has a big crush on Peyton. He's flirting with her the entire season, trying to love up on her, be sweet to her. So Nathan gets pissed off.
Sure.
And he wants to get back at Lucas. Mm-hmm. So he goes for Haley.
Oh my gosh.
He goes for the sweet, innocent geek.
Yeah. And he doesn't know what he's getting himself into because
does not.
Haley tutors kids because she, is very much like this innocent, like very like sweet, but also can be very feisty sometimes.
Very feisty.
But she's just like a good person.
I've seen her do a couple bitch slaps in the show.
Yeah, period. As she should. No, but nothing like... I feel like I don't know how to put my words together sometimes. I'll start talking and then I'll just be like...
Samesies. And I feel like my brain's so clouded today that that's how it's going to go.
Anyway, Nathan knew that nothing would get under Lucas's skin more than him going after Haley.
Innocent Haley, yeah. Why are all Haleys so innocent?
I don't know.
They're so sweet and innocent and so smart.
Stop it.
Anyway, but so Nathan starts getting tutored by Haley, and he ends up getting a little crush, catching some feelings. But then, like as the season goes, she's figuring out how big of an ass he is, and bully and stuff like that, and she's just not putting up with that shit.
Yes, and which Haley was very, very, very hesitant to tutor Nathan in the first place, and basically told him like, look, I'll do this, but you've got to leave Lucas alone.
Yes, that was the stipulations of her helping him.
Correct.
And it was just, their love story is just the best.
It is.
It really is the best. I look let's just say I've used the term always and forever.
OTP.
Yeah, like before in my life.
Yeah.
And it's just so, like, the show is so good. Everybody's got to watch it. And that's the whole point of this episode is that if you have not seen One Tree Hill, please watch it with us because it is so good. Nathan and Haley end up pretty much, like, kissing. And Haley's a good girl.
Yeah.
She's a goody good girl. She's not like Peyton. There's
No.
going to be no sex. There's going to be no
fooling around.
Yeah, nothing except maybe kissing, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And that's hard for Nathan because duh. I mean, of course it would be. Any male, like, obviously, like, I can't imagine,
especially at that age. Like,
yes. And to him, he's a god. Like, there's no one tearing him down. Like, there's nothing.
But he comes to really care for Haley.
Yes, but then the whole show, she's realizing how big of an ass he is and a jerk, that she constantly is like almost breaking it off with him because he's afraid to be with her in public.
Yes.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that she won't put up with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally he like came to her and he was like, I don't remember what he said, but it was something along the lines of, "You're what I want." And then they start kissing in the rain. And was it in the rain?
Are you talking about their first kiss?
Their first kiss. It wasn't in the rain. It was not in the rain.
Oh my
I'm thinking
gosh,
of one
that
later.
scene though.
Yeah.
Because like it was, he came to see her. Basically what happened is they, like, he set up this whole like scavenger hunt for her to show her that he cares.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ends the night with, they're like having this dinner on the beach because they live in like North Carolina. And it's like very romantic of Nathan, which you wouldn't have expected. And then of course his like basketball jock buddies come up and he's like, "No, this isn't a date, blah, blah, blah." Haley of course storms off because she's like, "I'm not going to put up with this anymore. You're ashamed of me." Mm-hmm. And then like the next day, or fast forward, he comes over to her house and like tells her basically, "I'm not ashamed of you. Like, you're what I want." And it's this like beautiful, passionate kiss. And it's just, oh my gosh, what a good scene.
And so 2 things we gotta introduce a new character. I know we've already talked about Karen, Dan, Keith, Nathan, Lucas, Peyton, and Haley.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to introduce the one and only Brooke Davis.
Oh my gosh. How could we forget Brooke?
How could we forget Brooke? She's one of my favorite actresses.
Oh my gosh.
I love her to death.
Brooke is like the it girl.
Sophia Bush. She's fantastic. But in the show, she's got people, when I was in high school, told me I reminded them of her because I had such a raspy voice in high school. It was so thick and like, my voice has changed so much because even James, when we first met, he was like, "Your voice was way deeper when we first met."
That's crazy.
Because he always said I sound like Barry White when he woke up next to me. But my voice is almost like I smoked cigarettes, which I did, but but it was super like
raspy.
Like my voice was always gone and stuff like that. But she comes into play and she's this popular preppy cheerleader, and Peyton's a cheerleader too, even though she's like emo.
Yeah.
Brooke's just very snotty and just horrible. Talk about character development for her.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She actually stays. Her and Haley both stay through all 9 seasons. Peyton does not. Peyton leaves 5th season.
Yeah.
Sorry to bust your bubbles out there, but
sorry. They stay the whole way through.
Yes. And Sophia Bush, Brooke Davis, she's just horrible in the first season. She's absolutely horrible.
Like insufferable.
Yes. She's mean to Haley. Mm-hmm. She's just that mean, rich, popular kid. She's like Nathan.
She's always trying to get herself involved and like in a way that's like just intending to be messy.
Yes. And her love interest is Lucas.
Oh no.
Who's in love with Peyton.
Her best friend.
Peyton and Brooke are best friends. They have been since they were 7.
Yes.
And but Peyton likes Lucas. Lucas likes Peyton. Brooke likes Lucas, and Brooke is calling dibs on him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That was a good one.
Nice.
Good job.
Tasted kind of taco-y. I haven't had tacos. Anyway, so Brooke Davis, obsessed with Lucas. She gets what she wants. They start dating.
Definitely like.
Is this in the first season?
When the Brooke and Lucas
start dating? Let me look at the last episode.
Is it toward me? It's got to be toward the end of the first season, I feel like. Because Brooke is very like throws herself at Lucas. You know what I mean? And Peyton is very like
100%
standoffish in a way that's like leaves you wanting more.
Oh no, okay. No, they're 100% screwing in the first season. I'm missing so much stuff. So Lucas, I'm going to skip around, but
Okay.
Lucas and Brooke start dating.
Mm-hmm.
He likes Brooke.
Yeah.
They start sleeping together.
Yeah.
Like they're whatever. He then makes out with Peyton
Yeah.
while with Brooke.
Is this at the party or no?
No.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
at no. Okay, you're right. Okay, so there was a party.
Yes.
Lucas and Peyton started to hook up.
Yeah.
This was before him and Brooke got together.
Yes.
And he's like, I want it all with you. I just want to be with you. And she freaked out.
Out by the tree.
Yes.
Yes.
And then they like in the room, they tried to like, anyway, but they tried to hook up in the bedroom
Mm-hmm.
and he started talking all this like sweet talk and she was like, no.
Freaks her out.
Yeah, freaks her out.
She's got like a
Commitment issue.
yes, definitely.
And then Brooke gets drunk and she's mean to everybody, of course.
As per usual.
Yeah. And so then Lucas turned like him away from Peyton. So then he starts dating Brooke. Him and Peyton then reconnect because her dad almost died.
Yeah.
And then they made out
Uh-huh.
behind Brooke's back.
Yes.
Then they decided they're both going to tell Brooke that they are going to be together.
Right.
So the night that they're going to tell Brooke, Lucas gets in a car accident. Shocking, I know.
Is this the end of the first season?
No,
Oh, what episode is this? Do you remember?
I don't know, but it's not
The end of the first season.
No,
Okay.
once I get to the end, you'll know
okay.
what
okay,
it
okay.
like, how it ends. But like, so Lucas and Brooke, no, Lucas is in a car accident. He's in a coma. Brooke's like all lovey-dovey, like decorating his room, hanging out with his mom, whatever. He
Uh-huh.
gets out of the hospital after he wakes up from a coma. And Brooke's like, I love you, boyfriend, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he breaks up with Brooke. And then he immediately goes to Peyton and he's like, I want to be with you. And Peyton's like, I want to be with you. And then Brooke finds out via, wasn't it webcam?
Yeah, because Peyton had her webcam on.
Yes, via
Always.
webcam. And
Gosh.
anyway, but it was wild. And so she breaks it off with Lucas because she can't do that to her best friend.
Yeah.
So then what happens is
I love hearing you storytell. Like
I'm so like all over the place though.
no.
So then what happens is Peyton finds interest in another guy.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Jake. And he's the sweetest, I love Jake. I'm a huge Jake fan.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Jake falls in love. Jake has a baby
Yes.
in high school. Jake has a baby in high school.
Yeah.
And has a crazy ass baby mama.
Oh my
So
gosh.
after-
that scene, what episode is it in season 1 where like at the end of the episode? Because like he was gone for a little bit and then came back.
Yes.
And everybody was like, what's going on, man? And he's like, really kind of brushes it off.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like singing to his baby at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
My
No,
gosh.
he keeps it a secret that he has a baby. So
Yes.
the only person that knows he has a baby is like very few people. And except Lucas. Lucas is the only one that knows. And apparently Jake has a crazy baby mama, which we don't know who it is.
Mhm.
And then Lucas and Peyton. So Brooke and Peyton done with Lucas. They're both like, I hate you. Brooke hates Peyton right now.
Mhm.
Peyton doesn't want anything to do with Lucas and vice versa, whatever.
Right.
So then Lucas goes to a bar and gets drunk by himself. This is right after he gets out of the car accident. He
Not
goes and gets
healthy.
drunk. Yes. And then he hooks up with a girl,
Mm-hmm.
a random girl, just a random girl at a bar. They have sex and they hook up. And then
Mm-hmm.
come to find out, she is Jake's crazy baby mama. Yeah. Wild.
Yeah.
It was a roller coaster of a ride. Anyway,
Talk
so
about the drama.
yeah, and so then like Peyton's like in love with Jake at this point. And she starts babysitting the baby and they go to the mall and she's like looking at something in the mall and turns around, the baby's gone.
Oh,
Crazy
yeah,
baby
yeah.
mama took off with baby. So then a custody battle starts between Jake and baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we forgot about the boy toy auction.
Oh, we did.
Anyway, there's a boy toy auction. All the guys took their shirts off and they were still fine. That's it. And you got
Important to note.
Yes. So in the boy toy auction, Peyton bought Nathan, who was dating Haley, but Haley told her to buy Nathan, so no other girl would buy him.
Yeah.
And then Haley bought Lucas so she could spend some time with Lucas because Lucas is still kind of iffy on her and Nathan. This is when the scene comes out that she got a tattoo of Nathan's jersey number on her back. Innocent, sweet Haley, never been with a boy before, got a tattoo of his jersey number on her tramp stamp. On a tramp stamp. Is that what they're called?
Yes, a tramp stamp.
Yes. Anyway, so she does all that, and Lucas is pissed. And she was like, Nathan doesn't even know.
Oh my gosh. Imagine
but she's
surprising.
like, I love him.
Imagine surprising your boyfriend with a tramp stamp.
I can't imagine it because it happened in the show. She leaned over and he saw it and it freaked him the fuck out. Why wouldn't it? That is wild. Those writers are wild.
That is a twist.
I was so the first time I watched it.
It's kind of cringy.
It's 100%. I get where she was thinking maybe.
But also.
She got a tramp stamp. I got someone's initials in my class ring. We're a little different. We're a little bit different.
One is very painful and costs thousands of dollars to remove. The other, you could just shove it in a jewelry box and never look at it again.
Yeah. For real. We are not the same.
We are not the same.
Anyway, Nathan and Haley are getting pretty serious.
Yeah.
That's anyway, Jake ends up leaving Peyton because he's hiding the kid. Him and her going and hiding away from crazy baby mama. Because a fight breaks out at a party. Crazy baby mama shows up. Lucas, she tells everybody that Lucas slept with her. Peyton's pissed.
It's a huge thing.
Brooke's pissed. And it was a full-on brawl in the... Is that how you say
party.
That?
A brawl. Yeah.
But it was freaking wild. Let me go through my notes because I'm forgetting something. But anyway, the ending, the twist. Let me see if there's anything I'm forgetting before. Oh, Peyton and Brooke ended up being friends and then tricking crazy baby mama saying that What's His Toes was going to Washington when that's where he was not going. So they became friends again. Lucas decides at the end he is going to move away. He's going to move to a different city. He can't handle all the drama. And he's just going to move far, far away.
And he doesn't want to deal with it anymore.
Yep. Well, so the ending scene, Haley's whole thing was she was going to wait till marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to say Nathan got emancipated.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan got emancipated by Dan because Dan is psycho.
Yes.
And the judge declared him emancipated and he lives in his own apartment. And that's where the fight broke out. And that's where him and Haley stay, even though Haley's a before marriage type person. Or not before marriage type person. So anyway, Lucas goes to say goodbye to Haley and she's at Nathan's apartment.
Yeah.
And Nathan answers the door and he's wearing just gym shorts.
Yeah.
And Haley's in the back. She's like, Nathan, where's your shirt? And you can tell they just
did some things.
Yes. And Lucas is pissed.
Freaks out.
So pissed. Because he's treats her like if he's a big brother.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good way to explain it. Yeah.
And Haley comes to the door and she's putting on her clothes or Nathan's clothes, more or less.
Yeah.
And he was like, I thought you were going to wait till marriage. And she was like,
very much like throwing it in her face.
Yes. Like being an ass.
Yeah. And
she lifted up her hand and she said, we did. That was the end of the first season.
Well, that's like the craziest first season of any show I've ever watched.
I love it. Let's see I wrote down memorable quotes as well.
Also, anytime I think about One Tree Hill, I think about my cousin Lauren. Because when we were in middle school, junior high-ish age, she was obsessed with One Tree Hill. Shout out Lauren. I love you very much.
Oh, and Nathan and Lucas became friends.
Yes.
They became brothers.
There were definitely scenes within the first season where they kind of bonded because they were forced to kind of bond in some ways. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I guess since we talked about the kids, we should talk about the adults just a little bit.
Okay.
So again, Keith is Dan's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Keith raised Lucas, who is Karen is Lucas's mother.
Mm-hmm.
Keith has been in love with Karen since high school.
Forever.
And they finally kissed before she went off to Italy.
Yes.
Because she went to Italy for 6 weeks of the show. And then they kissed. He was nervous when she was coming back. He got drunk drove, and that's when Lucas got in the car accident.
Yes.
So then she was pissed at him, of course.
Yeah.
And she broke it off with him. Dan came in and saved the day and took Lucas to the hospital and gave permission for him to have surgery. So Dan earned some brownie points with Karen, even though everybody hates him.
Yeah. Literally the only good thing he did throughout the entire season.
Yes, the only good thing. And then he, what do you do? He, what was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So then Keith proposed to Karen, and Karen said no.
Yeah.
And then Keith was like, I can't look at you anymore without like breaking.
Yeah.
So that's when him and Lucas decide to move to a different city. And then also Deb, which is Dan's wife, and him get a divorce.
Yeah. Because they're like two different pages.
Yes. And Deb's awesome. She's a little crazy in the show, but.
Yes. But the relationship that she like has with Karen in the way of like really trying to right the wrongs of her husband.
Yes.
And like stepping up and being a friend to Karen.
Yes. Karen and Deb become like really good friends.
Yeah. I love that.
So I'm trying to think what other
important moments.
Yeah. So they got married. That was like all. So you should still watch it because, you know,
it's just good to watch.
It's good to watch. Nathan had a porn addiction, apparently. Not really a porn addiction, but do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
Nathan, Haley, before they got married, and she was like really freaking out about like she wanted to wait till marriage and stuff, and she was worried he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
She kept finding porn on his computer.
Oh, yes.
And she was pissed.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, but anyway, I can see why she was. But other than that, that's pretty much it. There's a bunch of quotes in here, but it's not like anything.
It's so like everything is so like there's never nothing. Wait, how am I going to word this? There's never not anything going on. Like,
yeah, it's wild.
There's so many different like plot points going on
at the same time,
all at one time.
Yeah,
but not in a way that it's not hard to follow.
Yeah,
there's just a lot going on. It's so dramatic. Love.
I'm going to Google things.
That was a really good explanation of the first season, actually.
It was kind of chaotic.
No, I followed.
What is your favorite early 2000s song? Do you know? I changed mine.
Okay. Actually, I do know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, my first CD was Metamorphosis by Hilary Duff. Mm-hmm. Her first like debut CD. And it was like, let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away in memories. Wanna see the thunder, I wanna scream. Anyway, I would carry that CD in my little purse to daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Or like preschool or whatever every day, and it eventually broke in half. And I was very sad about that.
Wasn't that song? Okay, hold on. What was the name of the album?
Metamorphosis.
Oh my God. Metamorphosis. Shit. Metamorphosis.
By Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff. Well, who would name their album that? It's like 40 characters long.
It is a weird title.
I don't know any of these songs, but Come Clean. So yesterday. I just.
The Lizzie McGuire movie is my comfort movie of all time.
I made my niece watch that a couple of years ago.
I think I know like every word of that movie. I'm not kidding. I've seen it more times than I've breathed. Oh yeah, I'm jamming this on the way home.
I know that one.
Or like Allie and AJ. I love
my
Allie
gosh.
and AJ.
I have one of their songs on my phone.
Is it
It's everyone has the one song.
Potential Breakup Song?
Yes. Potential breakup song.
What about on a roller coaster ride? I've been nothing
Never heard that song in my life.
Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. Have you heard them do the revised version
This
of
is
this
the
song?
revised version. They say like one extra cuss word.
I know, but it gives me life.
It took too long for you to call back. And normally I would just forget that. Except for the fact it was my birthday. My fucking birthday.
That's what you should have said.
Not that.
I love that song.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah,
hold
anything
on.
Hillary Duff for me. Love Hillary.
I'm looking at early 2000s nostalgia, as I say it.
Did you ever wear the jelly sandals?
Yes, and they hurt your feet.
So bad.
The jelly sandals and or the ones that had like sponge. It was like sponge, and then
like
the
little like
yeah, it was like a
wiry
sponge.
kind of?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
the flip flops.
Do you remember Silly Bands?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you remember the I Love Boobies bracelet?
That fat bracelet
Bro,
that everybody wore.
I think I have one.
No, you don't.
Hold on.
Literally everybody and their mother were wearing those.
Let me look.
What about oh wait. Oh my gosh. Is that a Highlights magazine box?
Where?
Talk about 2000s. Highlights magazine.
I might have gotten rid of it.
What color was it?
Black. Oh my glory, look at this.
Literally just fell. Oh my gosh.
The little big heart bracelet or necklaces, and
That is everything.
let's talk about me.
That is so 2000s.
Literally all of it. I still have
Oh
it all.
my gosh.
What did I do with my I Love Boobies thing?
I can't believe you still have one of those.
I have it somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh my god, all my stuff from church camp. My first contact lenses.
You're so sentimental. What the heck?
It smells so old in here.
Oh my gosh.
Kidding. Anyway, I had an I Love Boobies bracelet. I don't know what I did anymore.
What else? What else is nostalgic?
Yeah, keep them entertained for a second.
Do you ever play the Wii? The Wii games?
I was not really a Wii person. If I did, it was bowling.
Oh my gosh. Yes. What else? Oh, did you ever wear those ponchos, like those knit ponchos?
Those knit ponchos.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And also, did you wear those pants that were like, wait, hang on.
What? Gauchos?
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Gaucho girl.
Like these, Ashley. Oh my gosh. I was wearing these like every day in elementary school. Hang on. Like those.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I used to wear those all the time.
Anyway, I couldn't find my I Love Boobies bracelet.
We'll find it.
Oh my
Eventually.
gosh.
Now I gotta look up the gaucho pants.
Gauchos.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see.
Holy cow, Bobby Jack.
Oh my gosh. Gauchos, those are going to come back. They probably
Dude.
already are. A lot of early 2000s is coming back now.
Let me tell you this one classic outfit that I wore
Oh god.
to daycare, okay?
Okay, I got an outfit too in my head.
Black gaucho pants. This was the
Yeah.
fit, okay?
Yeah.
Black gaucho pants. I had a pink tank top
Mm-hmm.
that had like a little like rhinestone heart on one of the straps,
Mm-hmm.
and then a pink knit poncho.
Yeah.
That was the fit.
I wonder if, oh my god, I'm about to get up again, but my fit in elementary school,
Okay.
matching sweatpants and jacket, like a sweatsuit.
Yes.
Every day I had it in every color.
Oh my god.
every day. I wonder if I have a picture.
Like a juicy or like a
No.
like velour or like cotton?
It was like off-brand.
Period. I mean, who is affording Gucci? I mean, juicy. Same difference. Let me see.
Hold on.
Get those lights on.
Like,
Oh my
and it had
gosh.
sweatpants on.
I love. That is everything. Oh my gosh. What else?
I don't know. I'm looking up like trends. Were you ever into Neopets?
No, that was a little after my time or before my time, I mean. What about, you know what I was into though? Do you remember those McDonald's toys? And it was like the little handheld games. It was like tennis and like basketball.
No, I never had that.
What?
Do you remember burning CDs?
I never did that.
Bro.
I was born in 1999.
Like, that's what all my CDs look like.
These? Oh my gosh.
I've never seen those in my
Are
life.
you kidding me?
I've never, ever seen them.
Early.
Do you remember this?
That is so crazy that you just pulled that picture up to me right now. Ashley just showed me a picture of like when you had to pull a card in elementary school.
Yeah.
And like
green.
Green is the best. You pull your card. If you do something bad, you go to yellow. I was literally just telling Zach about this like 2 nights ago. I only had to pull my card one time growing up. I did not ever get in trouble at school. Okay. And let me tell you why I had to pull my card. We did centers in elementary school, and one of the centers was Light Bright. Do you remember those?
Uh-huh.
Like those little cubes?
Yes.
The pegs in there? Okay. Well, in the center, I was in this group, okay? And it was me, my best friend Erica, and this boy Gage. Shout out to all of you guys. And I had a huge crush on Gage in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Erica were throwing these Light Bright pegs at Gage.
Yeah.
And he was like fully into it. I threw one at him and he swallowed it.
Oh my God.
So I had to pull my card. And then
I bet you were devastated.
I had to go sit down at my table for the rest of centers, and I was fully having a panic attack. I was sobbing so hard. And then like 2 days later, we were on the carpet and my teacher asked him how he was, and he was like, I pooped it out. Anyway, that's the time that I had to pull my card.
I pulled mine constantly.
No, really?
Dude, I was so bad in school.
Really?
Do you remember AOL?
That was before my time too.
Are you, dude? Okay, talk about the best time to be alive.
Although growing up, we did have dial-up, and I would play this one computer game. It was like do you remember Madeline?
No.
You don't know Madeline?
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind.
AOL though, I remember I'd get off the bus,
Uh-huh.
go straight to the house. I'd call computer. I'd get on, and you would put like, you'd see if your crush was on, of course.
Uh-huh.
And if they were on, if they weren't on, you'd put away. And then you know how it worked. We can put like away training or whatever. You would put away and it would say like a song lyric or something, so far away, or like,
oh my God,
I wish you would have loved me then, or something like super dramatic.
So dramatic.
Uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase.
Yes. Like
with
the squiggles.
Yes. I'm gonna see if I can find some pictures of it.
While you're looking for that, I just want to show you, this was the purse that I carried in my younger years.
Oh my God, yeah. Who
and that's
didn't?
also the one where my Hillary Duff City broke inside of. It's the sequin purse. Do you guys remember those?
That's what it looked like.
Oh my gosh.
Were you, this is probably before your time.
Okay.
MySpace was before your time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like,
oh, dang. Okay, so you definitely wouldn't know about Xanga.
Literally, what is that?
Xanga, Xanga.com. Let me see if I can find pics.
It sounds familiar, but I've never gotten on it.
Xanga pictures. Hold on. .com pictures.
No.
Xanga.com pictures. Whoa, can you see your old profile? How do I find pics on my old page?
Can you still log in?
I wouldn't even know how.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm talking some crazy stuff. I did some wild things that I'm not going to admit to on the internet. This is what Xanga looked like. This is what a profile looked like. You can customize it completely.
Like MySpace.
Yeah, but Xanga was like HTML, like to it's like you had to create your own everything.
Gotcha.
And there was icons. Do you know what an icon is?
No.
Xanga icons. Let me see if I can find one.
Facebook was really big.
Here they are. OMG. Okay. That's what an icon is. So they're little squares.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And like just read some of them. They're like so emo. Let me see if I can find a good one. This is mostly what they all look like.
This is really like taking you back, isn't it?
Dude, it's
Is that
wild.
a denim skirt as one?
Yeah. I wonder if, hold on, let me log into my MySpace.
Everything happens for a reason.
I'm going to minimize this.
Oh my gosh. One says words can't bring me down with a picture of Christina Aguilera.
Yes. Yes. Dude. And okay, one thing that was super big on Xanga was you'd pretend to be a celebrity and message people.
Oh my god.
And like the more fans you got on Xanga, like followers.
Yeah.
It was so freaking cool. I'm going to try to log into my MySpace and see if I can still view my MySpace playlist.
Couldn't you like set your top friends on MySpace too? Like who your best friends are or something?
Baby. Oh my god. My name was Skating Baby. So weird. Still is. Let me see my mixes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Old profile songs. Here we go.
Okay.
OMG. I've always wanted to talk about this. I know it's getting late, but we're gonna.
No, but we have to.
Yeah. Oh,
Skating Baby.
Oh, the video of my dad. He's dead.
Oh my gosh.
It's like not works anymore. I tried so hard. I tried paying people to Swagger Like Us 2009. That's what it says.
Oh my gosh. This is so great.
Oh my god, where are my songs? Siloam 2009.
Wait, I'm walking around.
Yeah, come bring your
mic.
chair over here. I want you to look at some of these.
I'm
What the
standing with the
heck?
mic.
It's not loading. Are any of them gonna load? They're so old that like MySpace really like didn't bring things back with it.
Oh.
I felt so happy and small. What? What the heck? Something went wrong. No shit. Swagger Like Us. Let's click on this one. I bet I can pull it up on my phone better.
What year was this, you think?
2009. Okay, let me go back to my music. Old profile songs. I want to see what those are. There's 100 of them.
Oh my gosh. You really were on MySpace.
Dude, I was a MySpace queen. I still got friends on here. Let me see.
Oh my gosh.
Connections. I don't have any connections, bruh. I know I do. Oh, here they are. He's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I know all these people. I have most of them on Facebook still.
That's so
I did MMA with him.
crazy. Oh gosh,
Wow.
I wish we could see it like how it's meant to be, like with all
I
the pictures
know.
and stuff.
I really want my playlist, dang it. Let me pull it up on my phone.
Okay. Is there an app for MySpace?
Yes, I think so. MySpace.
Oh my gosh.
I'm living in the moment, you guys.
This is so 2000s. I can't handle it. I like to like mess with my sister. It really irks her when I say that I was a 90s kid. 'Cause I
Yeah.
was born in 1999. And she's always like, no, you weren't. And it just makes me
Yes,
laugh
I
so hard.
was.
It just really, I just love it. Shout out Jilly if you're listening to this.
Mixes. Let's see. Okay. Is it going to do my songs? Okay, here they are. Okay. Last time, I don't remember this one. Paper Route. Hold on, let me play it. These are all songs that I picked to be my profile. Like at a time, I was like, oh, I feel this song today. I'm going to put it as my profile song.
Oh, okay.
So you'd go to the website, you'd go to my page, and it'd just play this song. I don't know what song this is.
What are these? This is like Twilight coded.
This was before Twilight.
I know.
What is this one? Oh, that's a commercial. Ooh, this next song is good though. I want to see what this one is. Watch me get copyrighted for these old ass songs.
Could you imagine?
Don't be yawning.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. Do you know the song?
It sounds very familiar. Who is it?
I'm gonna skip it. Love and Theft. Never heard of it. I'm sure I've heard of it, obviously, but like.
You said didn't know her. Oh my gosh, you're a country girl.
Oh, this one's a good one. Do you know this one? Oh my god, these commercials are going to drive me crazy. I can't believe there's so many ads on MySpace. You would think. A 15-second ad.
Are they still getting AdSense? Like, what the heck?
I loved this song. I bet I could still sing it. I have not heard this song in years.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
Is that this song?
Isn't it? No.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I miss the sound of your voice.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, I've not heard this in so long.
And I miss the rush of your skin.
I fully thought that was...
And I miss the
What is that
still
song
of the silence. As you breathe out, I breathe.
This is like-
2008 me.
This is, wasted desire in the swing of your hips. Lay down hard.
Come on, get higher. Second my lips.
That's like, reminds me of Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, here's a Bow Wow song. Which was earlier when we were talking about my favorite 2000 songs is Bow Wow, but I don't think this is the song. Another fucking commercial. How many ads do they need on MySpace?
Probably a lot. Because who's using MySpace?
I don't even remember this song.
Got me like,
Ooh-wee!
when I think about you, it's the first thing
He said, I don't even remember this song. Immediately start singing.
I don't remember it that much. You can get it all.
You can get it. You ever want something?
I kind of do.
When I think about you, know you can't have it.
I love Bow Wow.
And the more you know you can't have it, shout it, you can get it all. The more you want it, get it all. You can get it. I know you heard my reputation.
You need to recommend
Anyway.
this at the skating rink.
Yeah, right. Ah, man, I wish my photos worked. It's 6.
Is it just not loading? Like it's just because it's the site itself is so old.
I don't think it's the site's old. I think it's because they moved everything to a new site.
Oh.
So they only took so many people's photos and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
But like I've been on it before and it worked. See if any of them pull up. Dude, I wish I could pull up like messages because this was the time my dad died and I was getting so many like swagger like us.
Mm.
Photographs migrated classic MySpace on February 25th of 2014. That's when the website converted.
Dang. Are people still using MySpace?
I guess. Dude, I have so many albums. My playlist. City on Your Knees. This song. Okay. Shout out to, I'm going to play it on my actual phone. I would like you to experience the song with me.
Okay.
Because this is a band that I knew the actual, I knew the actual art, like they're on my Facebook, but dang it, hold on. I'm getting flustered.
Don't get flustered.
But it was my profile song. Oh, of course it's not. Oh, I'm in freaking the App Store. I don't have it downloaded on my phone. Less like, what was the name of that band?
Can we talk about the fact that
Clue.
you buy like all of your songs?
I do buy
That's
all my
crazy
songs.
to me.
One of my favorite songs. I think they were like a Christian band at one point. They're not a band anymore, obviously, but It's not gonna. I bet it won't play the words.
What's the band name?
Plue. Pleu.
Blue?
Yeah. But they were so good live.
like it.
He was my youth pastor. I feel weird talking about him, but he was my youth pastor, and he was the lead worshiper. And it was he had a way with music.
And this is his band?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
It's not going to play the words of it. Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you could hold my hand.
Whoa, what is this? Wait.
What's gonna change? Will everything fall into place? Will you hold my hand?
I loved that song.
What's it called?
Less Like Flying.
I don't think it's on Spotify.
I doubt it is. I don't even. It said, let me see when it came out. I got it on iTunes. It came out in 2008.
OMG.
Yeah. But it was one of my profile songs. That was the whole point of that. Anyway. Something Beautiful. What is this? Need to Breathe. Do you know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is all Christian music.
Oh, you're in the genre.
I was in my Christian time, I guess. City on Your Knees. Here we go again. Christian song. City on...
Well,
Anyway.
do you have anything else regarding
I
One Tree Hill or
don't.
the early 2000s?
No. I wish my MySpace was like working.
We should do like later on, we should do like a dedicated episode where we really come in with like some early 2000s core things and then just do like a whole nostalgia episode. That would be pretty cool.
We need to do, we should make a MySpace.
OMG.
Let's bring MySpace back.
Did we just bring MySpace back?
Yeah. I
Okay.
wish we had another platform. That's what we need to do is when we become famous,
Okay.
that's what we're going to do. We're going to create another platform where you can do HTML. Is HTMI or HTML? HTML.
Uh-huh.
And you can create your own stuff. I know you can do that for like Blogger and stuff
Yeah.
like that now. Because I have a website still. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Let me look.
Hold on a second.
I still have a website, I think.
For what? Just to have? How did you build a website?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hold on.
When did you build it?
I'm pretty sure it was Blogger. Was it Blogger?
Was this around the MySpace age?
No, this was like in the last few years during my bipolar high.
Oh.
I created a website. Let's see if it's still a thing. Anyway, I know we're all sleepy and I don't know what to do, where it is. It's still a thing though. I wonder if, where do I have that link?
Is it in your notes?
No. I bet it's in my, I don't know. I've taken all the links out and put our podcast on everything. So
Yeah. That's okay. We'll find it. And then
Yeah.
maybe we can
Be
also do a
embarrassed
whole
together.
episode where we can review your website and then build a MySpace.
yeah, I think so too.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to this episode as always.
It's been fantastic. I know it's been kind of all over the place, but
That's
early
just
2000s, man.
that's what you're getting this week.
Yeah,
Be
it's all we
grateful.
could mentally do.
Be grateful.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We love you guys very much. Thank you for supporting us and We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.